Okay, we're back for another episode of Mike Plays Panzer Corps. I think the next chronological battle that has to take place is going to be the battle for Stalingrad. I'm with Fedor von Butcherstein. On the Eastern Front, we have just begun Operation Case Blue. We have taken Kalach, and unfortunately, I think next we go to Stalingrad, which is a fucking meat grinder. Let's find out.
Herr General, I am at my wit's end with frustration. While the right flank of Case Blue speeds across the Caucasus, our left flank has come to a virtual standstill on this city of Stalingrad. Sixth Army has been mired in urban combat, while Soviet forces are constantly pouring into the city from across the Volga. High Command and Stalin seem to be treating this battle like a personal contest. But neither side will back down. I want you to get in there and take charge of the situation.
Capture all victory axes. Great.
Launch a new frontal assault against the city, breaking through here if you want to secure an airfield for your light bombers. From there, you can interdict Soviet reinforcements as they cross the Volga. But your main task is to go block by block, house by house, and clear out the defenders from every hole they're hiding in. Nothing short of brutal close quarters combat, so prepare accordingly. Once you push the Soviets out of the city center, you will need to finish the task by securing the extensive dockwork stretching from here to here. Bite the bullet and take control of this city, whatever the cost.
Dismissed. He didn't say dismissed. I'm dismissed. Okay, so yeah, this is the next battle, 23 August 1942. I will be back, I guess, now that I've got my instructions. I will be back with the order of battle next. Set things up. Okay, we are back. I had a glitch. We're going to reset the order of battle here. First thing I'm going to do is going to go into the artillery, and I do believe I can purchase a Gustav. I am going to do that. And I'm going to place him right here. I'm going to also put the Karl Garat right next to it. We're going to use these two to drive forward to take Mamayev Kurgan. The hill and the airbase there is going to be critical to our success. I'm also therefore going to put my best troops in there, my grenadiers, which have lethal attack, fast deployment, ferocious defense. My best pioneers are going to be these guys who have a couple of heroes, ferocious defense and entrenchment killer. I put them there. Going to put my best Panzer unit, my Panzer 4H, to protect them. Also going to upgrade my next best Panzer unit, which has a steamroller capability. Going to upgrade him to the Panzer 4H because I've got 15 of them. So I'm going to cluster these two guys together. And I'm going to upgrade my Stug 3 to an Elephant, which is the best anti-tank unit out there. Actually, I'm going to put him forward. I'm going to upgrade him again. I'm going to give him an experience star. Put him there, and I'm putting my other Panzer 4H, my ace tanker, right there. And then I'm going to follow them up with a regular Wehrmacht infantry and a cavalry unit. Okay, so this is my elite group right here. I'm going to use them to drive. Actually, no, I'm going to take that cavalry out of there, and I'm going to put another artillery piece there. I'm going to put my Warframen right there. Okay, my other artillery pieces, they look like they can be overstrength, so I'm going to do that. 12, that one can go to 13. Okay, so I'm going to put my other artillery piece over here. I'm going to set up an 88 as an anti-tank weapon. there. Going to upgrade my Panzer 2F to an SDKF Z234 Rad. Gonna put him out there. Yeah, he's a 13. Gonna back him with a Panzer 4F. And Pioneer unit. And a regular Wehrmacht infantry unit. This 88's going to be vulnerable to... Shit, he's going to be vulnerable to infantry. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to swap out this. I'm going to swap out that artillery piece for my Wolfrahmen. Because I think the Wolfrahmen gives defense against everything. Put my Wolfrahmen. I'm going to put him. Put him there. So I'm going to put the KCM-18 there as yet another artillery piece. Now I'm going to put my anti-infantry artillery here. Whoops. Put him here. Convert this anti-aircraft gun into an 88 because it's going to be a more effective anti-tank weapon. Put him in the anti-tank mode to start. I'll put a cavalry there as well. What am I doing? Panzer 4H. Okay, so what do I have left? I have another artillery piece. Not artillery, but I'm going to upgrade this Martyr 2 to a Sturmgeschütz. Shit. Sorry about that. To a Sturmgeschütz. Put him down here to deal with this tank. Put the motorcycle recon there. Put my other artillery piece. See, these guys are going to have to help take this hill, so I'm going to put him there. My other recon unit. Right there. Other Panzer 4. My Panzer 3. It's going to help finish off that weak-ass Sovietsky tank. Going to upgrade my Panzer 3N, which is a very effective anti-tank or anti-infantry support tank. Gets an experience star. I'm going to put him right here. I might change his camo too. I don't know that I like that dark. What other camo can we go with? We lighten him up. Shell looks pitch black. Now he looks too white. How about that? Good enough. Still got a Panzer 3J here. I'm going to upgrade that guy to 11. Can't afford to get too aggressive here. All right, I'm going to put my cavalry here. More cavalry out there. My other grenadiers should actually go here. And then my cavalry. What are you doing? Come on. Seriously. Grenadiers go there. Cavalry goes here. Pioneers go there. The cavalry goes here. And now I've got 3 Fallschirmjägers, but I've only got 2 airplanes. So I'll put the Fallschirmjägers. Fallschirmjägers could help take this air base here. So I'm going to put them here and here. And my Bridgers. All right, now, where do I put my fighter squadrons and my bombers? My heavy strategic bombers are going to be the most useful right in these battles in here. So I'm going to put them here. All 3 of them. Can I upgrade from a DO-217? What time is it, by the way? Okay, got to go in about 15 minutes. So I got a little while to set up here. DO-217 is about as effective as it gets. The other strategic bomber there. My 3 fighter squadrons are going to follow them around and protect them. And the other thing I can get in here is probably my best BF-110G. I'll make it the Red Squadron BF-110G. Now back here are going to be my Stukas. I've got a JU-87D. I've got another JU-87D. He can get overstrength to 13. BF-110G, he needs to get a new hero. He needs to get a fast learner. Okay. And there. A recon plane there. My other BF-110G. And my other BF. I don't think back there they're really going to be in range to reach much of anything, but that's where they're going to be. So what else do I need? To fight this battle? Need to distribute some heroes. This 88 has already got a fast deployment. This artillery piece gets a fast deployment. This 88 has a fast deployment and an AT support. Good for him. Yeah. Okay, so I would like to put either the Karl Garat or the Gustav has 0 slots, but I don't. Yeah, you can't. They're special units, so you can't apply any heroes to them, which sucks. Okay. Heroes do I have left? I have a 0 slots hero. Which has the most slots? That's what I'd like to know. I wish there was a thing where they would show you how many slots a particular unit had. You have to kind of go through and do it manually and look at their stats. That's an elephant that's got 8 slots. That's probably the most I'm going to have, right? Yeah. 4. What about my Panzer 4s? There's 7 and 7. Yeah, I think the elephant is going to be it. So I'm going to apply the 0 slots hero to him. Now, could I also buy some other things that require... I'm going to buy a Nurgelwerfer. Truck. Overstrength him to 15. And I'm going to add a fast deployment to him. Okay, so... So he's going to go right there. Who else could I buy? I got 10 slots left. It's an 1821. 12, 17, 15. I'm gonna buy another one of these. Him here. Okay. Now I'm into the auxiliaries. So what do I need for my auxiliaries? Well, I'm going to need a lot more troops. I'm also going to buy some of these Goliath tanks. Okay, well, where are my Goliath tanks? Can I not buy them unless they're... Are they anti-tank weapons? Where did I see the Goliath tanks? I saw them in there. Oh, there they are. As auxiliaries. How many of these can I buy? Okay, I got 4 Goliath tanks that I can use. See, these are great. These are useful against what do you call them? Pillboxes. Alright, okay, I'm ready to go. This is going to be a meat grinder. It's not going to be any fun. I can probably get 1 turn in before the NFL draft comes on. Maybe 2 turns. Okay, first things first. Let's see if any of my bombers can reach anybody. No, only can reach these guys. That Stuka can reach them. That's a -2. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take anything, do anything with my light bombers until I can take this airbase. Alright. Gonna hit that guy. What is that, a T-70? Use my Stug to hit him. Gonna finish him off. My Panzer 3J. I just want to block this crossing to keep any troops from really coming across there. Okay. If I use cavalry... Take out this anti-tank gun. This is Fallschirmjäger. You know, this game, it's not very easy to... It's not very easy to modify the characteristics of tanks and troops and things, which I wish I could do because I'd make Bridgers better fighters than they are. They're really just not very good fighters. So What am I going to do with you? I'm going to bring my Fallschirmjägers around. The purpose is going to be to take this airfield so I can redistribute some of my light bombers forward. If I look at the BF-110Gs, I don't think there's anybody they can really reach. I can reach these guys. I can reach that T-34. Another BF-110G. Reach that. Sovietsky infantry, and then I don't know why I have one more. Reach that anti-tank gun. Alright, gonna use my Warframen on that T-34, gonna take him out with my 88. Finish him with my Panzer IV. Ooh, now what do I do? Which way do I go? It's my Pioneers on those cavalry. I guess that settles the problem of which way I go here. My Panzer IV overrun attack on those Soviet troops. Yeah, I'm reasonably pleased with that attack. These guys, I'm not going to advance. I mean, there's probably way too much stuff coming in, so I'm gonna try to keep back on that. All right, can my Stukas reach anything? No, everything's out of range. Okay, how about my recon plane? Yeah, nothing there. Okay, if I'm going to advance on this hill, I've got to go after these Soviet troops here, so... I put my 88. I move my 88 down here. I'm going to bring him my Nervelwerfer to weaken him a little bit. Then I'm going to hit him. Hopefully finish him off. My Panzer III J1. Shit. See, I don't want to use another armor resource to finish off that T-34, but he's so close to being finished off, I almost have to. Use that artillery piece on those Soviet troops. Gonna hit him with my cavalry. Gonna finish him off, hopefully, with these cavalry. Get those Soviet troops out in the open. Move my grenadiers over. Advance. Everyone. Okay, now this anti-tank gun. these grenadiers over. Good, I finished them off. Okay. These Wehrmacht infantry gonna take the road here. We'll advance my Panzer 4H. Change my mind and leave him there. Karl Garat. Boom. Alright. I'll finish you off with a Panzer IV. Have an overrun attack. Hit that pillbox. Drop back. This is where those Goliath tanks would come in handy. See if I can buy some more of those. Are they considered artillery? No, I don't have any more. Yep. No more Goliath tanks. And then I have this rail gun. Okay. Alright, the thing is to play everything close to the vest, keep everything in groups. In fact, I think this group here, this grouping here, I need to move them back and consolidate them. And not try to get aggressive to take the tractor factory. The plan is still to take the Mayamav Kurgan airfield, the hills beyond, the Red October factory, and the tractor factory, and then move south. That's the plan. Alright, I don't have anything left here. Well, I can still buy some auxiliaries. Maybe some Wehrmacht infantry. Be good, along with some more cavalry, because I'm going to lose a lot of infantry probably in this battle. And I'll just march these guys along the road for backups. That's it. I'm going to leave you now and come back to the game after the NFL draft. See ya. Okay, I'm back. I got a couple minutes before I go take Barkley on his daily walk to the park. And what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to hit those troops, knock them down in strength so they're less effective. I mean, I think there's going to be a lot of troops coming out of the central rail station, but that's it. How many movement points left on that 88? I would love to move that 88 back behind that armored car, because I do think there's hidden troops in here somewhere, some fucking Ruskies that are going to come up and try to attack my 88. I just hope he can hang on with my Werframen. Able to defend. He's only got 2 ammo, though. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's turn it over to the Ruskies, see what they're going to do. Come up and attack my armored car. Gonna bomb my K-18 artillery piece. Whoops. Bringing lots of planes up. Bringing troops forward to attack my bridgers. They're always going to be attacked first because they're a specialty unit. Okay, the Stug is going to counterattack those troops. The bridgers should be able to inflict some pain. Now the Soviet regulars are going to come around and attack my artillery. That's it. That's all they did. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look here. If I could get one of these Goliath tanks through, I could attack this pillbox, but I've got other issues right now. First things first, get my paratroopers on the ground. See if I can attack any tank gun. Can I knock out? It's very tempting. Gonna hit that guy. Those Soviet troops. Hit those Soviet troops. Gonna hit them with my motorcycle recon. My stud can't reach them. Bring my... fuck. Okay, I'm gonna bring my cavalry way over here. Try to wipe those guys out. I really want to use these Goliath tanks on the pillbox, but I can't do that if to be honest, I can't do that. Use my armored car. Them out. Got everybody encircled. I think my best move here is going to be to try to knock out the pillbox with my armor. I'm not going to be able to use my Goliath tanks for that. Got an overrun attack on my Panzer III J1. Able to hit these guys back, move these Fallschirmjägers back. Stood forward. The artillery pace forward. Okay, now what I can do is this, is I can rebase my fighters to this base. Knock out some of the Soviet air power. Okay, here's my other BF-109. Gonna rebase him. That was an fairly equal battle. And rebase. Oh shit, I can only get 2 fighters. Alright, my BF-110. I'm gonna attack this Sovietsky bomber. My BF-110G. Okay. Now what do we do? Well, I still have this Soviet infantry to worry about. But again, the point is to bring everything forward to Bergen. Do I have a recon tank or anything? No. use my Nuremberwerfer and my cavalry to drive those guys out. Panzer IV. Do I want to use him there? Put my 88 up over by the Nuremberwerfer. Okay, the Panzer IV, I can either try to knock out that infantry or I can knock out this infantry. Well, that's the ultimate goal, so I got to get as many forces concentrated towards the hilltop at Mayamev Kurgan as I possibly can. Panzer III. Can I move him there? No. In here. Artillery piece. Gonna hit those guys. Gonna bring up my anti-infantry artillery piece. Also hit those guys up on the hill. Much better odds for my Panzer III to attack. I'm gonna bring my elephant forward. They're gonna bring my Panzer IV forward. And I hit that T-34 42. Hit him with my Panzer IV. Ooh, and I get an overrun. Wow. I'm going to bring my other artillery piece forward. He's going to hit those guys up on the hill. And then I have a 3-7 attack. Panzer IV. I have taken that airbase. Now, I do expect a furious counterattack. Use the Karl Garat. Use the Panzer IV to attack the T-70. Use my Grenadiers to protect that artillery. Okay, gonna reinforce my Panzer III, or my 88. Gonna use my Panzer IV to come down and try to finish off that T-70, which I do successfully. Okay, gonna bring my recon car down, my STKFZ 234-1 Rad. I'm just gonna leave my Wolfram in there. I'm gonna reinforce these Pioneers, and I'm gonna reinforce those Wehrmacht infantry. All right, now the cool thing is, I can now move some of my bomber forces forward, but the question is, do I move my Stukas forward? Or do I my heavy bombers forward? I think I move the heavy bombers forward, even though there's a chance I will lose this airfield. If I lose the airfield, then I lose the use of the bombers for that turn. All right, what else can I bring forward? I can bring my other Stuka forward. 2 Stukas and another fighter, the F-110G. I think that's it. That's all I can rebase. But I can rebase the BF-110G. Field, and I can rebase the Scout plane also. Meantime, I can start marching my Wehrmacht troops and my cavalry forward. And I'm going to force march them to get them going faster. So I'm going to use these three infantry units to reinforce over here towards the tractor factory. The other three are going to march towards the central station. Because I do not expect the Ruskies to stay this passive. I do expect them to come on strong here. These three aircraft are going to have to rebase, which means they're going to pull back, like to here, or to this airbase here near the Volga factory. Okay. Can't remember if there's any more. I don't want to expose my my Goliath tanks really, but I'll put them out there. They can always be decoys, you know. Just got to get rid of these troops here and these troops here so I can start bringing my Goliath tanks in to do some damage. Right, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what the Ruskies want to do. Their planes fly back. Bombers come forward. Attack my Panzer IV. Attack my Pioneers. Let's again attack another Panzer IV. Attack my Stuka. Ooh, they did some damage to that Stuka. Ooh, they almost knocked my Stuka out. Or not my Stuka, my Sturmgeschütz. And those guys, instead of moving in to finish them off, take a beating. Okay. Okay, that was not so bad. That was not so bad. I can handle that. Going to reinforce my Panzers. I'm going to leave these units here. Defend for themselves. Okay. These fighters. Use my cavalry. My motorcycle recon. My armored car recon. Okay, I eliminated all of them. My Panzer III. Okay, gonna reinforce my Sturmgeschütz. Going to try to eliminate this Ruski infantry. before I move them forward. Oh, they didn't die? Fuck them. Now they will. Goliath tanks are in good position here. Alright, this particular group. I got a Panzer III J1. I've got my other 88. I move him here. Take on that, what is it, T-70? Should be able to knock him out with an 88. Couldn't quite knock him out. Panzer IV will knock him out. Okay, a couple of cavalry units. Bring my Nuremberwerfer forward. My other cavalry forward. Why is my phone going crazy in my pocket? Drove them back. Panzer III should finish them off. So we're making some inroads south of Myemev Kurgzen. Yeah, I'm going to move that Panzer IV back. And this Goliath tank is going to move forward. This one's going to hide over there. They don't seem to be attracting any attacks, so. All right, what are we going to do here? We have our first Pioneer. We're going to attack those Soviet regulars, wipe them out. Going to move these Wehrmacht infantry forward. They're going to attack that artillery. Going to move them over to hit the artillery again. Going to move the Karl Garat forward and really blast those troops inside Stalingrad. You know, I really need to get these Goliath tanks over here against this pillbox. I don't know if there's any pillboxes along here. Okay. Gonna move the Panzer IIIN up to the hilltop. Can I, do I have any Tiger? I still don't have a Tiger 1, huh? Alright. Panzer IV. Gonna move these Pioneers down to kill those conscripts. Gonna move the Wehrmacht infantry over here. Now I'm gonna hit these guys with the heavy artillery. I'm gonna attack them with those regular Wehrmacht infantry. I'm gonna move that Wehrmacht infantry forward. And I'm gonna move this artillery piece over. And I'm going to move the Panzer IV over to protect it. Okay, meantime, my grenadiers are going to take some casualties, but we're going to knock the Ruskies out of that part of the city, that objective. I'm going to take out this armored car with my Elephant. My other artillery piece forward and hit those troops up there. And then attack them with my Wehrmacht infantry. I'm going to move my other grenadiers in to take that key strategic. Target within this city. Now, do I take out... Yeah, I'm going to take the artillery out. Because it's always good to knock out the enemy's artillery. Lacey wants to say hi. Alright, now I still got all these bombers here, but I know there's going to be some anti-aircraft stuff in there. Which damage can I do? With my light bombers, my heavy bombers... attack that anti-aircraft gun. I'll attack that anti-aircraft gun directly. My heavy bombers. Hi. I use my Stukas to hit this anti-tank gun. Still damaged him. Hit that artillery piece. Hit this artillery piece. Or this anti-tank gun. Strafing, harassing attack there. Now, what can I do with my BF-110Gs? I can weaken these troops here, these Soviet troops outside the central rail station. Yep. And I can hit another target right there. Yeah, you're a little crazy. I'm gonna rebase this recon plane. And then I'm going to march my reserve troops forward. Okay. I hate to just sit here, but I think it's the best thing for this group here until I can get reinforced by other troops. And then we can go thinking about what we're going to do with the tractor factory. Okay. This heavy artillery piece moves forward. We just about have Mayamev Kurgan taken. Maybe when we can get to the Red October factory, maybe we can start some missions over the water here. Hope so. Okay, Ruski turn 3. I'm attacking my armor, of course. Too successfully attacking my Stukas. That one's going to be reasonably successful. That plane's going to need its maker soon. Squadron. I'm going to counterattack my grenadiers. Yeah, they just have a million of them come out of nowhere. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. There's no fucking way. Some fucking hacks just off the boat take out my best crack units. What bullshit. Fuck this game. Yeah, just Ruski after Ruski after Ruski. Yeah, no, those Soviet guards paid the price today. Oh, come on. Okay. Let's use my fighter squadrons to do some damage to the Sovietsky troops. Okay. No, I'm not moving that. I'm firing at them. I'm going to hit these guys here. I'm going to hit those guys there. I'm going to hit that anti-tank gun there. I'm going to take this hill. Out those guards. Panzer 3N falls back. Grenadiers. I'm going to reinforce. These pioneers are going to go forward. They're going to knock out. Well, wait a minute. I'm going to have my armored car hit them first. Panzer 4H come in here. And extract a horrible toll for the injustice you did to my grenadiers. See, before I can really start interdicting the troops, the flow of troops coming across, I have to get close enough and be, invincible enough. Let's see what fighter plane I have here. I have this BF-109. We're going to take out that. Reinforce our cavalry here. Draw our Panzer III. Use our Panzer IV to take out their artillery. Take the final hilltop position with that Panzer IV. Use the elephant. All right. these little Goliath tanks around for use against that bunker there when the time comes. Ooh, I got that anti-aircraft gun. Great. I'm gonna use my Stuka to get rid of those guys. Didn't quite take them out. Damn. Losing those grenadiers really hurt my feelings. Okay. Can I fight? Can I use fighters against these guys? Yes. 3 to 4 is an acceptable loss ratio. Bring this other fighter around. Try to knock that squadron out of the air. See if my last one can finish the job. Odds say no. Odds say I will not be able to knock him out of the sky. Ooh, came very close. Marching more troops forward. That's where I lost my best grenadiers. Lost my best grenadiers before I could reinforce them. Well, I'm going to take out this little Soviet mini tank here. I'm across the river, hit these troops. Bounce back. Get those troops there. Reinforce my bridgers. Try to get a good look at what's going on over here. It sucks that this dirt airfield only allows me to bring a couple of planes forward. All right, I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon. I can see got my infantry there. See, I don't really want to cross the river here. It's too early. So with my Goliath tanks, I got them out of position. They'd be a lot more useful over here, but they're way out of position. I have to get those suckers way over here to use on that bunker. And there's so much air fighting going on with the Russian fighters. I can't get my bombers into the air to interdict all the troops coming across the river. These Goliath tanks will come in handy if I can ever get them over here, or I should have just put them in the first place. All right, these guys are going to wait here for the troops to catch catch up. That's at least another 2 more turns. So we're going to wait on the attack on the tractor factory until later. Okay, that is going to do it for this turn. Do an attack on the artillery. Reinforce that 88. Actually, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to convert that back to an anti-aircraft. Ooh. Didn't I think of that before? Down he goes. Down goes Frazier. Ooh, and I still have a JU F-110G. I think I can take out that artillery piece. Yeah. Alright, that is going to do it for this turn. I'll be back after this break. I'm going to save the game. Bye. Okay, we are back to the meat grinder that is Stalingrad. Just so much fun. So much fun, this city fighting. Yeah, I don't... you know, I could... with a mass attack... I'm gonna hit these guys and hopefully try to weaken them somewhat dramatically. Right. Everything else is waiting for the next turn. Yeah, you know what? Entrenchment killer, artillery support to attack by unarmored units. Okay, so the Nuremberg is going to defend my 88 if these Soviet troops come up and attack. But what about all these? Yeah, I'm going to move this guy. I'm going to move him back out of range. So, because I don't want to lose that 88. It's very valuable as an anti-tank gun and an anti-aircraft weapon. All right. That's a smart move. Not going to do anything with my scout plane. Everybody else is just going to hold in place. All right, let's go forward. Let's see what the Ruskies do to me today. I've already lost my best heavy infantry grenadier unit. Bombing my artillery, that hurt. And there goes my scout plane. That's okay, but that's okay. Ooh, they tried to attack me and got shot down. Again, the Ruskies have 1 million aircraft here. That artillery piece got knocked out. Here comes some Soviet troops coming forward to attack my Panzer IV. They're just going after this Panzer IV full on. Yeah, fuck you. Ooh, he escaped. No, now he's gonna get killed. Fuck you. He's gonna get killed by that fucking pillbox. I'm just gonna lose all my experienced fighters here. The way things are going. Really, seriously, they're down to 1 strength, and they can take a point off my Karl Garat. Yeah, no, they can't. There goes my Nuremberg. Fuck you. I fucking hate this scenario. Let's use the fighters to destroy the Soviet fighters. Down goes the BF-110G. Comes the Pioneer. Move my Goliath tanks out of the way. Make these fucking rat Soviet bastards pay. Yeah, I'm going to use the Karl Garat and the Gustav on these Soviet troops. Panzer IV back. Reinforce my Grenadiers. Bring my Wehrmacht infantry forward. Eliminate those Soviets. Bring my heavy artillery forward. Take out as many Ruskies as I possibly can. Strategic bombers. Get those guys surrounded. I got this Panzer IV, but he's relatively weak. Apparently I can't reinforce. I can't reinforce him because I'm fucking out of points. If I put him up here, I expose him to counterattacks. I'm gonna just put him over here. Actually, put him over here. That's brutal. Okay, I got another strategic bomber here. Panzer IV around. Reinforce my 88. I Stuka this guy. I know, but I Stuka that guy. No, I'm gonna reinforce my Stuka. I'm gonna use my BF-110s to take out this other Ruski bomber if I can. Brutal turn. brutal turn. Okay, gonna reinforce that artillery. Gonna bring these Fallschirmjägers around. Gonna reinforce these Fallschirmjägers. March this Wehrmacht infantry down. Build them off. Attack those Soviet infantry. Attack this Soviet infantry. Sounds like Spurs have scored again. Okay, I'm going to reinforce this Panzer III, this Sturmgeschütz, this motorcycle recon. Okay, I got 2 fighters here. What do I do with them? Looks like the safest thing to do is to attack this bomber. Wow, they were down 3-1 in the second half to Liverpool and managed to get back to a draw. Not bad. And we take down that Soviet bomber. What else are we going to do? Well, we're going to protect this bomber. More reinforcements marching into it. I really want to move back behind this river line here before I go after the central station. And I really shouldn't be going after the central station. This has been a tough. Okay, I'm going to move those cavalry down there to eliminate those Soviet forces. That's some regular... Oh, guards. Okay, well, they're dead. Now this is going to force these other 2 Ruski units probably to counterattack my other units here. So just hope I can protect my panzers. Really, what I need to do here is fight off these Soviet forces and get my 2 Panzer IVHs into this supply square. Yeah, I'll upgrade them to regular Panzer IVs because there's not enough spare parts for the Panzer IVHs to reinforce them. Meantime, these guys continue to wait until they get reinforced with more troops before we make any moves. All right. Let's see what the Ruskies do here. Now, they bomb some of my forces, get into some dogfights they can't win. Kill my best pioneers. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, and they do that to my Karl Garat. Yeah, sure they do. Prepare to be annihilated. Motherfuckers. Yeah, and of course they attack my 88. Garat. Followed by the Gustav. Okay, my Wehrmacht infantry is going to take the Soviet guards out. I'm going to reinforce this Panzer IV. I'm going to use my elephant to take out the T-34 that's been causing me so much trouble. And the Stuka. I hate these motherfuckers. These guys are really pissed me off. And I'm going to use my fighter squadron and my BF-110. Oh, my BF-110 really should take out that bomber that's right on his last legs. Anfield sucks. So it looks like Liverpool ended up winning. Alright, I'm going to bring these Goliath tanks forward. I'm going to use my Panzer 3N, which is an anti-infantry tank. Destroy these Soviet Guard units. Yeah, you're going to fucking die. Okay, doing a lot of maneuvering around here. Those Wehrmacht infantry. I've got to see if I can protect that Panzer IV. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm attacking them just to sort of fend them out. Now, you know, of course, if a bunch more reinforcements come across over here, I'm screwed. All right, I got my BF-110s. Can I take out these enemy fighters, or can I attack some troops? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Such a struggle. I'm going to just reinforce these guys for this turn. Okay, reinforcing everybody on this turn, getting ready for next turn. My recon. Going to reinforce, gonna move that bridger there, gonna bring my Sturmgeschütz forward, gonna bring my Panzer III forward. Gonna reinforce that recon car. That sucks. See, what I've got to do is clear out enough around here that I can clear out these guys and set up a protective barrier around here so that I can bring in these two Panzer IV-H's and upgrade them to, or downgrade them to Panzer IV-G's, because these are prototypes. Even if I upgrade this one, it'll make more available, but not enough to, it'll only make it a strength of 8, so to get it back to full strength, I'm going to have to downgrade them to Panzer IV-H's. And these guys are going to continue to wait, I think. Okay, I'm going to move this group a little bit forward. I do expect some counterattacks from the bad guys. You know what I could use out there is a recon car. And go with a motorcycle. There's no camo option on them. Okay. Oh. I'm going to use that motorcycle camo before I really advance here to try to find out what's beyond here. I know there's at least one, probably T-34 and some infantry I'm going to have to deal with, which is fine as long as I've got the Werfer on it. I also have to replace my Nuremberg. It got destroyed. Nuremberg 41. Ooh, I can create him right here. There we go. Now come get me. What else have I lost? Nuremberg. Infantry. We'll purchase some more straight up Wehrmacht infantry. Place them right there. Because this is a supply hex. That's what the circle means. Alright, well, I'm going to have to regroup here before I can do much. Still have a Stuka I can use. Oh yeah, how about if I Stuka you guards? And a heavy strategic bomber. What do I want to use him on? Too early to use him on that. I'm going to use him more immediate area on this guy right here. On these Soviet troops that just came across. See, the reinforcements are all coming across from here, which just makes it really, really hard to make this work. I'm gonna move that Panzer IV back there. All right, it's gonna end this turn. Let's see what the Russians do. Yeah, see that active airfield has got some supply. Ooh. Okay, they came up. They're attacking my aircraft. They're fighters. Stuka got hit. See, the Pioneers were ideal for attacking that. Ideal for attacking that. Box. Sorry. Got distracted. See, this is where I just don't agree with this game. The level of damage that infantry can do to tanks is just way off the scale compared to what reality was. Alright. I'm going to use this recon car. Sneak in, take the rail station, sneak back out. Maybe I won't do that last move. Okay, gonna use my artillery. This Wehrmacht infantry in. Gonna go over and attack them. My motorcycle infantry. Gonna pull my Goliath tank back. Fallschirmjägers forward. And my infantry and my Sturmgeschütz is going to be right there. Okay, gotta reinforce those bridgers. I gotta move these fighters. This fighter. Are there any enemy planes there? No. Can I rebase these fighters? Can, but they're not going to be very useful there. Okay, gonna reinforce that Stuka. All right, I'm gonna use this BF-110G, BF-109G to attack this Russian fighter. Use my 88 in the anti-aircraft mode. Very effective in the anti-aircraft mode. Now I'm going to move these Wehrmacht infantry over here to finish these guys off. Hey, I'm going to reinforce all these guys. I'm going to bring this Panzer IIIN down here to fight for the rail station. Alright. I got Wehrmacht infantry with like no experience. Okay, gonna reinforce that Panzer IV. This Panzer IV-G is gonna go in and get move very cautiously here. Okay, I'm going to move these Goliath tanks forward. Try to get a really concentrated force here. Alright, my BF-110G, see if I can take out this remaining fighter. Reinforcing that guy. All right, so strategically, here's what I want to do. I want to get a plane over here to take a look at the Red October factory, because I think I can still shell something there. So I'm going to use this strategic bomber, and I'm going to use this strategic bomber. But I think this artillery piece. One of these. No, they can't actually hit that. They will next turn. Ooh, this guy can't. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Gustav to hit the anti-aircraft gun. Knock it down. Then I'm going to bomb it with my HE-177 and take it out. That makes it easier to take out. And I'm going to strategically bomb those forces. And then next turn I'm going to move on all of these units. Gonna move the BF-110G there. I'm not seeing any boats, so you know. Stuck. Alright, I should be able to take the Red October factory and then the tractor factory soon. But I'm going to try to avoid triggering any assaults here. Alright. I don't want to trigger an assault. That's as far as I'm going. Till I have the Red October factory secured and I can move forces north to the tractor factory. Because I think there's a lot of Soviet troops in there. And I've already lost way more units than I want to. Move this guy out of the way in case there's a tank that swoops in and attacks him. Because I don't want to lose that unit because he's got lots of experience. Cycle moves forward. Okay, I'm going to use my Goliath tanks to assault that pillbox. I don't know if there's any other pillboxes to expect. Alright, I think we're good. I'm going to take a pause right here before the next turn. And get a drink. Okay, I'm back. This is such a loaded sports day for me. Manchester City at 6 in the morning. Formula One race, which was parallel to that. I watched that afterwards, just finished that. Then some Premier League soccer, some other Premier League soccer. Followed by Mariners. Then the Sea Dragons are in the XFL playoffs. And then the Kraken play tonight. So it's going to be a busy sports day. Now, the exposure I have right here, and again, this is part of the game that frustrates me because I don't think it's truly realistic. You've got three Soviet infantry units, all conscripts. Those are SMG units, so those are like special forces. But they could like attack my Sturmgeschütz, and it could get wiped out in 2 attacks, or it could get wiped out in 3 attacks. The problems I have are this: number one, regular infantry does not have the capability to damage an armored vehicle like that. I mean, they can, this is supposed to be a battalion or a platoon of Sturmgeschützes. They're going to be able to do some damage, but they're not going to be able to knock it from like an 11 to a 4 on the first attack. But that happens routinely in this game. Even with artillery support, they're not going to be able to do that. So what the game will do is it will focus all of its attacks on one unit, and then this unit won't retreat. I mean, it could get knocked down, 5-1. So let's say it got knocked down to strength 6, it wouldn't retreat. In reality, they would retreat, and in reality, the infantry could not do that kind of damage to them. But let's just go ahead and see what the Ruskies decide to do. All right. I hate this. Oh yeah, they're going to attack my troops, my pioneers. Their infantry came forward to attack my regular Wehrmachts. They got artillery shelled and knocked back. Now they're going to get aggressive and try to take the central rail station back. Yeah. They're attacking my Sturmgeschütz. Okay, they didn't do any damage to him. That's realistic. -3. That, again, that's more realistic. But most of the time, it ends up being kind of a catastrophe. Now they're coming forward. You got Werframmend. That's what my pioneers do to you. They wiped you out. See, what I can do is I can work this up here as attrition. I can reinforce these guys. I can move these Wehrmacht infantry. These are more experienced, but I can move them over here. Can I get any of my fighters up there? I can just get this guy, but he won't reach. Yeah, he'll reach. So I can do some damage to that. Oh, that's actually a Sturmovik, which is a pretty good Russian tactical bomber. I can damage him, but I don't think I can knock him out. I'll get my other Bf-110G up there and do even more damage to him. Okay, so I'm not moving forward with any of these guys until they're reinforced. I'm going to switch him to anti-aircraft mode. Ooh, I keep forgetting I can use the 88 as an anti-aircraft, not an anti-tank, and I have anti-aircraft as one of my special generalship skills. So, all right, next turn, we are going to advance these guys forward. Try to take this airfield. All right, first priority, get this Panzer IV-H upgraded to something useful. I'll make it or downgrade it actually, Panzer IV-F2. Another thing I could have done is I could have put him on a train, but I'm not going to do that. All right, so this Panzer IV is back to full strength. This Elephant is back to full strength. Next, I need to wipe out this infantry. And then I can use these Goliath tanks. Get ready to attack that pillbox. Beaubichette. The Book of Beaubichette. Beaubichette is a player for the Blue Jays. Okay, defend here. I'm going to use this cavalry to attack that anti-aircraft unit. March these freshly minted troops with no experience. I'm going to reinforce that 88. Bring my Panzer IV through to attack the anti-aircraft units. See if I can knock it out with my Panzer IIIN. No, I was not able to knock it out, but I can then move my Goliath tanks up. I'm going to use use them to attack that pillbox or that one. All right, the central rail station is a problem. We'll use this motorcycle infantry, then I'll bring the cavalry around. Bring my armored car forward. All right, so they attacked my Sturmgeschütz, and it did not go the way I actually predicted, so that was interesting. I'm going to use my artillery piece to attack this outside infantry. Those are just conscripts, right? Yeah. Move my inexperienced Wehrmacht infantry. They're gaining experience, though. Bring my Fallschirmjägers forward. And hit them. These are SMG infantry. Bring my Sturmgeschütz in. These are 3. I can't get greedy because of counterattacks. I have an overrun attack here, but what I'm going to do is bring... Do I want to leave him there? I don't have anybody else that I can move in front of that artillery piece. Sounds like the Mariners got a home run. Sounds like it was a Grand Slam home run. Okay, so here we're good. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is Central Rail Station is one of the main places I have to take. I'm weakened. I got a couple forces here that need reinforcements, but I've got my single artillery piece. I've got a tank. I've got... I'm going to put him to sleep for this turn. I've got a Sturmgeschütz to deal with any armor, and I've got some Goliath tanks that I should be able to use on these pillboxes, these strong points. But I have a lot of infantry in the way, so... Okay. Now I'm going to move my Wehrmacht infantry forward. Attack that artillery piece. Move my grenadiers forward. Use the armored car to attack that artillery piece. And then scout forward a little bit. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of Soviet troops there. Okay, I'm gonna move the artillery forward, or the armor forward. Going to use the Karl Garat, which is still an effective weapon, on the Red October factory. And the Gustav gun. Use the KC 17 KCMK 18 artillery piece. Use the MRS artillery piece. Panzer IV forward, and I still have what I need to take out that artillery. Okay, so the Red October factory has fallen to me. The tractor factory is more problematic. I am going to strategically bomb these units that are exposed. I think I can take that anti-aircraft piece out with my Stuka. Took him out. Good. Okay, things are starting to go better. I'm just really pissed that I lost. Alright, I'm gonna hit that anti-aircraft. Done with my HE-177. I took some casualties, but I inflicted damage. And my Stuka I'm gonna use on this anti-tank gun. And I'm going to bring this Wehrmacht infantry forward. Okay, next is going to be the battle for the tractor factory. So once that's over and I'm starting to move south towards the Volga ferry, then I can start using my heavy strategic bombers and to interdict. And like I said, I may yet be able to get a sizable force of paratroopers. In fact, I should start buying paratroopers right now. Even though I can only put 2 in the air. For that later operation. Oops. Okay, purchase 1, 2. I want to give them the super brightest camo I can. Okay, 223 out of 225 for 2. Can I buy another recon tank? Buy a Panzer 2F just for the hell of it. Okay, now, oh wait a minute. Why did that not come? Oh, now I'm, okay. Now I'm buying auxiliary units, okay? Let's get more Fallschirmjägers together. 2, 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all these Fallschirmjägers, paratroopers, deployed. Oh, I can deploy them here too? Cool, even better. Just buy as many as I can. I think I can buy a couple more. So, when it's time for the operation, I'll move these paratroopers forward to this base here at Mayav Kurgan. And then I'll take these paratroopers and I'll put them around there. And then we'll launch the airfield and we'll launch and we'll land deep over here on the other side of the Volga. Try to attack whatever's here. Once I capture this strategic airfield, or this dirt airfield, so I can at least bring in some tactical bombers. Okay, what's left? Nothing. I'm still going to use this group, this light infantry battalion, to try to take this airfield. I don't know. There might not be much of any armor in here. If there is, my Elephant and my Panzer IV can take care of them. In fact, I'm going to use the Panzer IV to take out that gun, and then he's going to hide back here behind the Elephant. Look how beautiful that Elephant looks. I wonder if we should go with a little bit lighter paint scheme. It's been through some battles now. It's a little too light, huh? It looks like winter fighting. Okay. All right, I'm just about. I'm to the point now where I'm beginning to assemble here to take the tractor factory and cut off the northern end of the city. So I'm just going to look through some other abilities here. Here's my fighters. Is there anywhere I can move them to make them more effective? No. I can move my BF-110s, though, to that airbase that I vacated, that dirt airfield. I don't know how many I can base there. We're about to find out. 2. 3. Given the fact that these fighters can't reach anywhere, maybe I'll try to rebase them. Yeah, I can rebase it to that dirt airfield. What about this guy? So that rebasing I did previously ended up being nothing. Okay, so now I have some air power in supporting my battle for the central station and the Volga ferry. No heavy bombers, though. The heavy bombers are all locked in up at the base up here at Kurgan, and they're going to be needed for this attack. Leave that there. All right, I think we're done. Let's go for this turn. See what the Ruskies do. Or they're going to shell me from across the Volga. Oh, they're going to get my Goliath tank, fuckers. Going to bring their guards. The guards are the better Soviet troops. They're the ones with the flags. They're going to attack my armored car. Take back the rail station, attack my Sturmgeschütz. So see, that's more realistic. You knocked it down 4. Come across the river here. What river is this? Minor river. It's a minor river. Okay. Okay. All right. Prime opportunity to utilize that new air power I just brought down. Is this the one with the experience? Yeah. The bridge engineer. Going to use this armored car to cross the bridge and then go back. Protect. No, protect. Reinforce that armored car. I'm going to bring this Panzer III down to hit those Ruski troops. Ooh. In retrospect, let's not do that. Okay, I cheated. Yeah, I did cheat. I did my undo. I have undos. I have a few undos. I'm gonna reinforce that. Can I move this? Oops, didn't mean to reinforce him. I meant to force march him. Those are much better odds. Okay, those Wehrmachs are gonna get. And I've still got this artillery piece. Well, I still got another BF-110, so let me see if I can take him out. Not quite, but I can use the artillery. Kill him. Okay, good. Gonna reinforce my Sturmgeschütz. I know Soviet infantry is up there. Maybe if I can occupy the Soviet infantry and keep him busy. Use one of my lesser strategic bombers. Helps the odds a little bit. Not a lot. So this guy's now completely encircled by weak and inexperienced troops, but he's not going to be able to escape from that. Okay. What is this, like Pavlov's house or something? Alright, so now I'm going to use my Wurf Ramen. To hit those Soviet troops. I move my pioneers forward, my regular infantry, my 88. Wow, it's open. There's no Soviet armor there at all. Okay, these guys are wide open and easy to defend. Not easily defendable. I'm gonna move my armor. Whoops. I'm gonna move my armored car back to take the Red October factory. Move it over here and reinforce it. Gonna move my new Panzer IV out. My elephant tank. Again, I thought there would be armor here, but there isn't anything. Okay. Gonna move my artillery forward. Hit those conscripts out there. I'm gonna use one of my heavy bombers against them as well. Now, again, if I had heroes, like, if I had a double move hero, and I could assign it to one of the strategic bombers, then what I could do is I could bomb this anti-aircraft, which is problematic. I could bomb him twice. I could do that and then do the double move and move him off of there and hit him with another strategic bomber. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert this Panzer IV-H into another more useful Panzer. I'm going to use my Goliath tanks finally on a pillbox. They were remotely controlled and just designed to do damage to as much damage as they could to... Do I have pioneers? I don't have any pioneers left. Designed to do as much damage as they could to heavy defenses like that. Okay, Fallschirmjäger. I'm going to move them over to the base, because they're getting ready for that airborne operation in a few turns. Stuka, that pillbox. Try to finish him with regular infantry, who deserve reinforcement, because that regular infantry deserves some reinforcement because they have experience. All right, the Goliath. Ooh, you know what I could do? I could take out that artillery with my Gustav. And they can't do jack shit against my... Okay, I'm gonna Stuka this guy out of existence. So much for that artillery piece was bothering me from across the Volga. Now, do I move the Karl Garad all the way forward? Because if I do, in its current state, there's not going to be a lot of them left. Not going to be a lot of... You know, he's down to 3. He's pretty well damaged. Now I'm going to keep my heavy guns moving south. I'm going to use my lighter guns to take these Bf-110G. I think I'm going to take this airfield without any problem. I think I was way too cautious. 4. Alright. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move my Fallschirmjägers, put them in the air, fly them to the forward air base where they can mount up for the operation across the Volga at the end of this scenario. There's my Panzer II recon car, which I really didn't need. Okay, so you get what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount up a bunch of parachute troopers, Fallschirmjägers, and get them across the Volga, land them way back here where hopefully they will be isolated and nobody will attack them until I can get them all over and attack the Krasnaya Sloboda bridge from behind. At the same time, I have this dirt airfield captured so that I can support them with tactical bombers, small bombers. Okay, I think that's about the best I can do on this turn. Let's see who I've got left to move. Okay, gonna move some infantry forward. But yeah, I'd like to get a double move hero. That would be great. All right. Got my 2 fighters. What can I do with them? Are there any Rushki planes left? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Purchase any more Goliath tanks? I don't think so. I think they were an experiment and they are done. Yeah. I always wanted to be a goalie, eh? All right, and this fighter squadron, my green squadron, BF-109s. I'm going to reinforce them. Okay. He's going to sleep for a turn. Enforce that cavalry. This cavalry's come in handy, and they've gained some experience. What I'm going to have to do is, in between the next turn, I'm going to have to upgrade my best regular infantry unit into a grenadier to replace those grenadiers that got killed. All right. Oh, okay. 33rd Wehrmacht Infantry. They're brand new with no experience. I'll move them forward, too. Okay, gonna move those Fallschirmjägers there. Those are my veterans. Okay, that's it. Done for this turn. Let's see what the Ruskies do. Now they attack my infantry. Their guards attack my elephant. Very nearly destroy it. Which again is ludicrous. Infantry can do damage to a big armored anti-tank, but they can't knock it down 14 points with 2 attacks. That's pretty ridiculous. Wait, it's a little darker. It doesn't appear to be raining now, does it? Okay, so it's cloudy here. All right, let's go forward. Let's go north first. I'm concerned about protecting that elephant. So I'm going to move him back off the airfield. And I'm going to switch the 88 to anti-tank mode. And hit this pillbox. I'm going to use my pioneers to finish him off. And they're going to take the airfield. Ooh, whoops, no, I want to do this. I want to move and deploy there. And I'm going to force march these guys. I'm moving the aircraft up here, but, you know. Okay, I don't see how the tractor factory can survive this onslaught. I've got them really, really outnumbered. I'm going to upgrade this Panzer IV. The other guy was a Panzer IV F2, so I'm going to make him a Panzer IV-G. Very similar, just not as good at defense. Going to march my Wehrmacht infantry south towards the battle zone. Oh no, you know, what am I doing? I don't want to do that with my cavalry. I want to get rid of these guys here. They're a pain in the ass. So let's hit them with my best strategic bombers. Surround them, hit them with my Panzer IIIN. While they're, you know, again, while they're out in the open like this, Panzer IIIN should be able to just demolish them. Okay, they're gone. Gonna bring the Goliath tank down. Reinforce that Panzer IV. Set up this artillery piece here. Oh, took him out. Move my cavalry forward. Move my pioneers forward. Move my other cavalry forward. Move my other Wehrmacht infantry forward. And I'm going to move my Gustav forward. Gonna hit the anti-aircraft gun again. Weaken it. Tractor factory's gonna fall soon. Use my other heavy bomber. Get those Soviet guards. -2. Also got some suppression. Stuka this guy. Stuka is going to hit that heavy tank gun. Get down quite a bit. I got my BF-110G. Are there any boats out here? I don't see any. If they bring any reinforcements over, I'm ready for them. Okay, gonna reinforce the Sturmgeschütz. Another incursion of Soviet troops. Trying to cross the bridge. Gonna use my BF-110G. Shit. It's a 0-0. Gonna do what I can. Okay. Okay, the central rail station is under a lot of pressure by me here. Let's see what's down here. It's a cloudy day, so I gotta do some scouting. Yeah, if I can get control of this dirt airfield, I can move my BF-110s forward and start hitting troop ships that are coming across the Volga. That will be important. Just gonna keep moving these guys. I'm gonna guard Karl Garat, which is still useful. Probably by the time I get these two guys landed, the first ones across the river, some of these dudes will be able to march to these forward airfields, which will save me a turn. Okay. All right, I'm going to use my grenadiers to try to finish off that anti-aircraft. Battery, I forced him to surrender. Okay. Ooh, things are kind of open. But I'm going to play this very cautious. Because I've already lost some of my favorite units. Okay, we're done. And more guards coming out of nowhere from across the river. Now see, if you lose more than half your strength in one go, you retreat from that. You don't just sit there and get destroyed. That's ridiculous. Great. Move Zikargarat forward. Move the cavalry forward. Pioneer forward. Cavalry are going to take out that anti-tank gun. This is a Goliath remote control tank to severely damage. Pillbox. Okay. So again, I'm just going to move these guys forward as quickly as I can. Panzer 4, going to reinforce them. I can really hit these guys with my strategic bombers. But am I going to need them? No, didn't mean to do that. Am I going to need them to take the tractor factory? I actually don't think so. Warframen. Actually, I'm going to undo that. I'm just going to hit my Warframen. I'm going to hit them there. I'm going to move these infantry forward. Take out the guards. Okay, the tractor factory is completely surrounded at this point, so... Panzer forward on a train. Okay, tractor factory's almost gone. I'm gonna get these pioneers down into the supply hex, take the train headed south. Do I have anybody here? I don't have anybody here left with any movement points. Oh yeah, I could move mine. Move the Warframen there. Okay, I'm going to use my heavy strategic bombers to weaken the central rail station troops. Also, these two fuckers here who blew up my Panzer 3. Hurt. I got a +1 to soft attack. So I got a medal. And then I'm going to use this guy here. now I can hit the central station. In case any armor's thinking about coming across there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to want to move my Stukas forward to help support the attack across the Volga. See, I've got that Panzer IV on a train, but I'm going to need to take the central station to unload that Panzer IV. These guys are going to fly across. And drop them in the back area here. Hopefully supported by my long-range artillery pieces, which should be able to fire across the Volga. Both the maybe all of these, maybe even these heavy guys. So it'll take some time getting everybody into position. Looks like Soviet resistance is starting to crumble. I'm going to attack that. So those Goliath remote control tanks to blow up the bunkers, they're not that useful because you have to protect them until you can get them into position, and they don't go very far. So it takes a long time to get them into position. Okay. I think that's about it for this turn. Yep, just about it. Tractor factory's about to fall. Central rail station's gonna fall. The airfield's gonna fall outside the Volga ferry. It's all going down. Okay, where's my pioneers? They're right there. I should be able to put them onto a... Yes, I can put them onto a train. Gonna hit these Soviet heavy weapons troops. Put these troops in. Sorry, that Panzer unit, and I'm going to disembark my Panzer 4, and I'm going to take that airfield. Pioneers, I'm going to drop right in there. They're going to be coming off in a second, off that train. I'm going to move those guys out. Let's see if I can bring this. Yeah, I'm going to bring this armored car over. Wipe those guys out. I'm going to reinforce my Sturmgeschütz. Fallschirmjägers nearer the airfield from which they'll be departing. Okay. Harl Garad is still an effective anti-tank weapon, or anti-everything weapon. Use my cavalry to attack those Soviet troops, those Soviet guardsmen. Bring my infantry forward, my regular infantry. Try to get the Volga ferry taken. Preserve my Panzer III. Okay. Here's my pioneers. Right there. Okay, I'm going to use my Gustav to do that. Going to hit them with my strategic bomber. These are heavily entrenched Soviet heavy infantry, but they're still vulnerable. All right, I'm gonna move my Stukas into position to commence the airborne operation across the Volga. 1 Stuka, 2 Stuka, 3 Stuka, 4. Can I get there? Use my BF-110s to harass attack ski troops. Use my BF-109s to scout. Some artillery. Some conscripts. Alright, just trying to get everybody forward now. Alright. Alright, so now I've moved these guys into place. I'm gonna have to drop them, and then I get my next 2 Fallschirmjägers into place. Okay, my Grenadiers, the only remaining ones I have. Move down here. Nuremberg is moving down. I think this is the right strategy that I've moved my Okay, I'm going to put the Wolframen on the train. Put him here in the central train station. Here he comes. I'll unload him as soon as I can. Get these other artillery pieces down to the central train station. Unload them right there. Those auxiliary troops are going to come in handy. Don't know if I have any trains left. Yes, I do have trains left. I'm going to move them right here. You know, these guys have to get back to the nearest airbase. I can airlift them and drop them at another airbase, even though they're not paratroopers. So I'll get them marching towards where they need to go to get picked up by this airfield. I'm going to put together an armored corps to cross the Olga tributary here to attack the southern station. Yeah, we got a lot of guys in position. All right, let's see what else we have here. Da, 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 da. All right, we're about to take the Volga ferry. All right, I think I'm well positioned. Let's go with the next turn. Yeah, the pillbox attacks my pioneers. My pioneers are made for that. Counterattack. Yeah, they're going to counterattack my pioneers because they're specialty units. They retreat for once in the proper way. There's a boat on the Volga. Oh, did those fuckers reinforce that? Those motherfuckers. Can I reach them? No, but I can reach these guys. Alright, I'm going to drop those Fallschirmjägers back there. I'm going to bring these two guys forward to join them. Alright, Volga Ferry. Reinforce those pioneers. Okay, I'm going to switch this to an anti-tank mode, bring it forward and attack this pillbox. 88s are very effective against concrete bunkers. Down he goes. Okay, I'm going to use the cavalry to attack them. Oh, actually, no. It's this cavalry to finish these guys off. Bring this cavalry forward to guard that bridge. Panzer 4G forward. Didn't quite wipe out that artillery, but that's okay. Might be a 110G is going to take care of it. Move my artillery forward. See, I want to protect this Panzer on the bridge, so I'm going to use that. That artillery to help make that happen. Okay, Sturmgeschütz here. Armored car. Cavalry. Oh, I should have done it the other way. Bring the motorcycle recon forward. Sorry, I do cheat that way sometimes. And then bring the cavalry forward. We're Fromen. Gonna undo them. Gonna unload this artillery piece. Ooh, where am I gonna put him? Put him there. Okay, gonna bring this Wehrmacht infantry forward. And use the Karl Garat. And the Gustav. These guys here, who are regular Wehrmacht troops. I'll unload these pioneers. Bring them across. Protected by the Werframen. So now I'm starting to get across the tributary river in force. These are Fallschirmjägers. Right, that's Pioneers. Wehrmacht infantry. Fallschirmjägers. Okay, they're going to get near soon. I think... I think these long artillery guns ought to be able to reach across the Volga River as well, like this one. Train. Get him right there. Oh, no trains there. I need to get down here to get to a train station? Or no? Gotta move this 88 forward. Put him on a train. There he comes. I should make those trains more colorful. Oh no. If I go with the Dunkelkelp, does it change? Yeah, it changes the color of the train. Interesting. Okay. All right, so I'm going to try to get these pioneers or grenadiers on a train, but I don't have any trains left. Okay, fair enough. My motorcycle, recon forward. Bring these troops forward. None of them are really going to come into play here, I don't think, before the end of the battle. The strategic bomber squadron. Oh, if somebody drifts out this way in a boat, I'm going to hit him. Okay, the Ruskies are kind of blind. They may not know that I'm developing this force to come across the river. Meantime, hit their infantry and their pillboxes as hard as I can, even with just harassing attacks. Pretty soon, going to have a sizable force across this tributary river. Nope, those guys are going to stay put. All right. I got lots of turns left, so I got plenty of time to let the strategy grow. Now they're moving more troops to the docks, quite clearly, to move them forward. Going after my recon car. Yeah, you know, when he got down to a strength of 6, he would have retreated. Now I'm going to lose my recon for no fucking reason. There's no way that they would be that effective against him. It just isn't. And that they would not retreat. Okay, Sturmgeschütz against Pillbox. Panzer III against troops out in the Great Wide Open. Okay, BF-110G to attack that armored car. Attack those troops. Attack those troops. I think I moved a little early there. Move that out. He can't reach across the Volga. Okay, that's fine. Arlgarot up. Bo Bichette. You've seen that TV show about Bo Bichette, right? The Book of Bo Bichette. Just walk them and take that. Move the cavalry across. Okay, so I can move this artillery forward, and you can hit that guy there. If I put him on the dock, can't hit anybody there. That's just not right. Fine. Same thing here. No? Okay, bringing this 88 out. Wehrmacht infantry. Those are Fallschirmjägers. Gonna move these Fallschirmjägers in. There we go. Okay, now battle's fully engaged across the tributary there, and everything is happening. That piece of artillery. There just must be some rule that the artillery can't fire across the river, unless it's the Gustav, because that's the only one that seems to be able to do it. But that's okay, because we're gonna Stuka them. Just wear him down outside of the range of the anti-aircraft gun that I'm sure is at that hex right there. Yeah, there's no place to base the strategic bombers on this side of the river down by here. Those are... It's heavy. And I'm going to put those grenadiers into a truck and them up to this, or into a train, bring them up to the central station. Same thing with these guys. Same thing with I think I have 3 trains. Yeah. They give me 3 trains. So get them down closer to the battlefield. No, I have 4 trains? Wickedly cool. Okay. So I can unload a whole bunch more troops here. Okay, that's it for this turn. See what a grind Stalingrad is. I'm going to attack my other armored car, which isn't going to retreat. Troops. Attacking my armor. Alright. Okay, gonna put down these paratroopers. Move these guys slightly forward. Here's the next 2 sets. These guys are paratroopers. I will put them in the air. soon we're going to have a substantial force across the river. All right, we're going to focus on one thing at a time. Ooh, these guys are in a boat. We're going to hit that boat. So, we're going to Fallschirmjäger them, Gustav them, and then Stuka them. Yeah, there's the anti-aircraft. Still hurt them. Okay. Okay. Gotta preserve the few armored units I have left since they've taken such a beating in this scenario. Get my pioneers across. Throw my Panzer 3N. Cavalry, bring my Warframen forward. Get some combat experience for my brand new Tier 2. Move my Panzer 4, 2 forward to finish them off. Now I'm just going to get rid of the bodies that are on there. I'm going to save the game in case this triggers a victory, which I don't want it to do. It does not. Okay. So the central station is in play. Again, just marching the troops across this river here. Central Station looks like it's in trouble. Got to change that color back to a more realistic camouflage for 1942, which was more like this. Bring the 88 forward. There's virtually no Soviet Air Force left at this point. Okay. The Grenadiers. My 61st Wehrmacht Infantry. Okay, break him out. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate again on destroying some of these units that are farther away from that anti-aircraft gun. Find out what's still out there. Not much, few troops left. Ugh. Okay. Actually, I'm going to undo that last action, and I'm going to put this guy forward. I'm here to see across the river. Okay. Manchester City won today, by the way, 3-1, 2-1. Well on their way to another Premier League victory. Okay, it's at the end of this turn. They're going to attack my Stuka again. The reason I wanted to attack that boat is because it's he's going to try to cross the river with it and reinforce Stalingrad, which we cannot let him do. All right, they've attacked my armored car twice, drove him back. Now they're going to destroy him. Fuck you. Ooh, luckily he survived. Pull him back. Okay. Very simple task for the Stuka to take him out. And I'm going to Stuka those guys there and those guys there with my BF-110. And I'm going to use my Gustav to nearly completely knock them out. Meantime, more paratroopers across the river. Okay, bringing all the artillery forward, maybe the pillboxes, my 88. Where's my grenadiers? They're right there. Not doing that. These guys forward. I suppose I should hesitate here, actually, and let the Karl Garat catch up. Let the Pioneers catch up. Again, saving the game just in case this triggers a victory before I can... Oh, no, it doesn't. By capturing all the primary objectives, you've achieved a remarkable success. Now you have a chance to win a truly decisive victory. Victory might change the course of this war. To do this, secure all bonus objectives as well. These would be the bonus objectives marked with the hashtag things, or the dash lines. Yet these two are bonus objectives. That Warframen is sure an effective artillery with that lethal attack hero. So damned effective. What's that? Okay, so we're just pouring across the river now. Not much the enemy can do. Okay. Can I rebase these guys yet? No, didn't get any airfield. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to see the airfields. So, but I can BF-110G these units. It would come in real handy to have a major airfield here, so I could base some of my heavy bombers, but I can't do that. Okay. All right, that's it. We're good for this turn. Yep, they attack my Panzer 3. Ramen doesn't fire back because apparently he's out of ammo. However, the Russians are going to severely pay for that vicious counterattack. Oh, it wasn't a Werberhoffen. Panzer 4 gonna come around. Remember, the only way to get troops experience is to use them in combat, regardless of whether it seems like, regardless of whether they're weakened or not. So these cavalry can be converted into heavier infantry later. Okay, not a lot of substance back there. Engineers, artillery. Alright, I'm getting hungry. Okay, I don't think there's a lot of use to doing any of the rest of these attacks. Most of the rest of this is out of range. Can that guy be reinforced? Yes, he can. Okay. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to pause it right here. Well, let's go one more turn. Everything's going really swimmingly in the southern sector. Pounding these bitches with my artillery. Of course, they attack my pioneers. They will pay for that. They've been annihilated. My pioneers are going to attack that. Pillbox. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is... drop back all my standard infantry, my pioneers are going to come forward. Where's my other pioneers? There's the grenadiers. I know I have other pioneers. Where did I put them? Oh, right there. Okay. So, 2 groups of pioneers. I'm just going to bring the Karl Garat up and wait for it. Because I've still got an ongoing operation on the other side of the Volga. These guys I will reinforce as best I can. All right. Stuka these guys. Oh, come on. Seriously? The Stuka didn't take them out? Well, the Gustav will take them out. All right. Okay, now where are my next Fallschirmjägers? There's one. Bring them across. There's these guys. Gonna load them up. Bring them across. Only got 2 transports, so it's gonna take me a while. Okay, everything's set up. I'm going to take a break and come back and finish this scenario. Thanks for watching. Okay, we are back again here to finish off. I hope the Stalingrad scenario is still quite a bit of work to do. Okay. All right, let's go forward. I have Karl Garat. I'm going to move it closer. I'm going to move my Panzer down. I'm going to just reinforce everybody here because we're going to hit that pillbox with the Karl Garat first. I suppose I could send my Panzer 2F in to get some combat experience. This recon car that I didn't really need. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have moved him closer so that he can escape. Because he would have died if he'd have stayed there. Okay, everything is done there. Gonna land me some more paratroopers. It's weird, you know, sometimes sometimes these guys can move and land at the same time, but for some reason in this scenario that's not working. Alright, that's Wehrmacht infantry. I'm going to march him over here, but I don't think he's ever going to amount to anything. And just waiting to get these units into the air, a limitation of only a couple of transports. 2 Ju-52s. All right, let's continue the bombardment of the docks. Hit them with Stukas. I'm gonna upgrade that Stuka, or rather reinforce him. And gonna hit these guys. My JU, or sorry, BF-110G. Actually, you know, I'm gonna rebase this guy to this base too, because this blue one with Uwe Engel needs to develop more experience. All of my other planes have more experience. Okay, that's it. There's not a lot to do left on this turn. Use him for that. I will use the Gustav and my red squadron JU-87D and my blue squadron JU-87D. Might be within range of the anti-aircraft fire. No, not quite yet. I'll bet this guy is those BF-110G, yeah. So that helps us experience a little bit. Alright, drop a couple more paratroopers. The last of them airborne here, still got 3 more to go. It's going to take quite a few turns. So we'll march these paratroopers towards this base. Those are Wehrmacht infantry. Karl Garat, a little closer. Developed some useful infantry units in this campaign, but I lost my prized grenadiers. Grenadiers. What can you do about that? Right. Again, quick turns now. I'm getting really close to a 3rd experience star. Experience 2776. Plus 20% accuracy, minus 8 accuracy to enemies attacking this unit. Actually, once again, since I didn't actually, yeah, I did lose 1. I'm gonna just shell those guys out of existence. And try to get a little more experience for that BF-110G. Meantime, 2 more of my paratroopers coming forward. There's an airfield with a circle on it? No. I don't think there's a supply disc airfield anywhere. Okay, Karl Garat. These pioneers will smash that. Okay, I'm the only reason I'm not capturing this hex is because I'm concerned that if I do, it will end the scenario prior to me, completing my operation across the Volga. So, which I don't want. All right, end of turn. Oh, thank you for moving to within range of my guns. Hit you with a JU-87. Hit you with a BF-110G. Yeah, I am gaining experience by doing this. It's still August, right? No, it's September 13th. Okay. Taking this city has been a long and painful process. Oh. He's in a boat. That Soviet heavy weaponry unit thinks he's going to cross. But no, I'm going to catch him in his dock and destroy him. Gonna do them some heavy damage. Gonna keep beating on these guys. And the plan is just gonna be to keep hitting these guys until at least 4 or 5 of them here are wiped out. Oh, my last paratroopers can now get airborne here. I'm gonna fly these Wehrmacht infantry guys over. They are going to have to land at this airfield once it's captured, which it may or may not be. All right. Fedor von Butcherstein. Okay, I'm gonna hit those troops there. I'm gonna hit those troops there. I'm gonna hit these new guys who are conscripts who just came into the Volga. He's gonna shoot at my Stuka. I'm still gonna do some damage. And I'm gonna BF-110G these guys here. Yeah, that's the Wehrmacht infantry. Oh, they're a little bit thinner on that side of the Volga than I thought. Alright, I want to wait till I get this last paratrooper down, and then I can start advancing on Krasnaya Sloboda. End of turn 25. And I'm gonna reinforce that Stuka. I'm gonna Stuka these guys. These are SMG infantry. They're specialists. Oh, I didn't take them out. Use my experience BF-110G. Almost took them out. And my less experienced BF-110G. Actually, I want to put him in harm's way because I want him to get shot at to gain more combat experience. Well, you could certainly say he did on that one. Okay, I think that about does it. You know, again, there's no boats to cross the river, so I'm not going to be allowed to do that. Reinforce that guy. Gonna JU-87D these guys. Gonna JU-87D these guys. Shot at. Almost got him. Gonna BF-110G these guys. Gonna blow the shit out of those conscripts there. Okay, coming up behind you. Oh, shoot, you know, I don't want to engage them yet. Not with my experience, guys. This guy has no experience. Let him go up and be sacrificed. These are my most experienced Fallschirmjägers there. See if I can force march these guys. Yes. All right. The battle for Krasnaya Sloboda has begun. And the anti-aircraft unit is taken out. Some Sovietsky heavy infantry. Conscripts. Ooh, that hurt. I lost those guys. Mass attack, mass attack, mass attack. Guards troops just got taken out. That was a suicide attack. All right, guns. We're gonna Stuka these guys. We're gonna Stuka these guys. We're gonna hit these guards. these heavy weapons guys. I'm gonna use my best. Can I fly this plane in there and almost land? No, I can't land him unless I'm directly over him. Damn. Let's march these guys forward. This is a very efficient paratrooper operation. Just attack, 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 attack. All right. 27, turn 27, okay. That hurt. Almost lost him. Go attack those guys on the dock. Gonna bring down these Wehrmacht infantries. Going to take Krasnaya Sloboda. Gonna Stuka these guys. Gonna Stuka these guys. Gonna BF 110G these guys. BF 110G these guys in the dock. Gonna kill these guys. Oh, you know what I can do though? I can do this. I can rebase my heavy strategic bombers. 2 of them anyway. To Krasnaya Sloboda. Alright, that's going to be the end of that. They're going to come out and fight me. Suicide attack by those guards troops trying to defend the docks. There's no point in defending the docks. We've dropped in behind you. These guys a little more experience. That's it. You've captured Krasnaya Sloboda. I impressed the shit out of myself with that one, actually. Alright, good. We're going to take the final hex here. And it does trigger a victory. So that's it. I am victorious at Stalingrad. Now the question is, can I hold Stalingrad through the winter? And historically, the odds would say, no, I can't. So let's wait and see what happens. Thank you for being here. I'll be back next time. I think we're going back to Africa on another edition of My Place Panzer Part 2. Thank you.